Traditional Draft, Ravnica Allegiance. Oh, I see a Mass Manipulation. So 6 mana, steal 1 thing. 8 mana, steal 2 things. Steal the best creature in play. Savage Smash, Aeromunculus. Thingy. I think Mass Manipulation I do have above everything else in the pack. Yeah, I've got it up there amongst some of the better rares. Let's take the Mass Manipulation here. Mind control effects are very powerful. Obviously this is a 6 mana one, but it's still pretty darn powerful. And if you have 8 mana, then boy howdy, you're doing it. Passing the Azorius Skyguard and the Depose Deploy, Summary Judgment, Slimebind. Some decent stuff in this pack. We're going to take the Mind Control. Rare was taken. So no real signals there. I'm not going to take a blue card because the blue cards are awful. The best cards in the pack are probably Summary Judgment and Rumbling Ruin. I think given the Mass Manipulation, the likelihood of me playing Rumbling Ruin and Mass Manipulation together are pretty low. I think I might try the Summary Judgment in this spot. And I think I might even have Summary Judgment above Rumbling Ruin anyway. No, I do have Rumbling Ruin ahead of him. So Forgotten Dog says, how did I decide on Golgari for my standard constructed grind? It was a sort of deck, it looked strong. It had Wild Growth Walk. I liked the game against mono red decks, or like aggressive decks with the Wild Growth Walker Explore package, gaining all that life. And I knew it would sideboard strong because generally rock decks like that, Golgari, black-green decks typically do. So that's kind of the reasons I chose it. This is tough. I think Rumbling Ruin is slightly better card than Summary Judgment, but Summary Judgment goes much, much better with Mass Manipulation. I think I'll take the Summary here, and we'll see if I regret that decision. Here we see a Gate Colossus and Basilical Bellhaunt. What was taken? Basil. We don't know. It's either, it was, that's actually weird. It was either Carnival Carnage or Light Up the Stage, both red cards. Both cards that that I actually didn't think the bots took very highly, whereas Basilica Bellhaunt, a bit of a signal. Doesn't go very well with the Mass Manipulation, but that's our first pick. If we don't take Basilica Bellhaunt, what are we taking? Like an Orator or like a Gate Colossus? I like Gate Colossus a fair amount. Maybe I take the Gate Colossus in this spot. Leaves me a bit more open. Doesn't lock me into an Orzhov deck immediately, and I think they're close-ish in power level. So maybe I'll take the Gate Colossus. And getting an early Gate Colossus means you can maybe build around it a little bit better than you might otherwise. So let's take him here. Possibly miss the Orzhov thingy. Here's a Code of Constraint, which is decent. We could take our first black card in the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Undercity Scavenger is fine, and then there's a Orzhov Guild Gate. I don't think we're quite at the point we're taking gates. Also, Gruul Beastmaster is a little bit late. Let's check the uncommon print run again. I can show you what I'm doing. Code. Okay, Code of Constraint and Beastmaster are right next to each other. I think if Wall of Lost Thoughts was originally in this pack, we would see Wall of Lost Thoughts. They wouldn't have taken it. They would have taken one of the other two over the wall. So I think the Rakdos Firewheeler was in the pack, and that's what they took. And in the previous pack, it was a red card. So one of the bots to our right is definitely on like Rakdos at this point. So we should try to avoid those colors if we can. So maybe that's a reason to not take an Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Instead, maybe look at the Code of Constraint or the Gruul Beastmaster here. Maybe I'll take... I think I'll maybe take the Code. I like Gruul Beastmaster decent amount, but I like Code as well. Code? I think I'll take the Code. That was a tricky one. Here's a Daggercaster and a Skewer. Good sign of the pit. Let's check the uncommon print run. We got Daggercaster and Eyes Everywhere. So it was either Flames of the Raiseboar or Vindictive Vampire that was originally in this pack. It's crazy how thick this pack is with red cards. And I'm pretty sure all red is actually still getting cut from us from the right. So even though it's like, wow, 5th pick, or Skewer the Critics, go all in, or 5th pick Daggercaster, I think I should stay out of red, because I think it'll dry up really quickly from here. I don't like Eyes Everywhere. We could be a Take Your Stuff theme deck with Mass Manipulation and Eyes Everywhere. Maybe you take that? Maybe the only other card I was going to take was its Sage's Road Savant. So I guess I'll give Eyes Everywhere a chance. I'll try it out. Here there's a Dovin's Acuity. If you take it early, you could maybe try and build around it. We do have a Code of Constraint and a Summary Judgment to go with it so far. Combine Guildmage, Final Payment, Simic, Skittereel. Let's experiment. Let's experiment here and take the Dovin's Acuity. I've never played with this card yet, and I think if we get it nice and early, we can maybe get some nice combos with it. Here, pack not so good. Brushstrider, Clear the Mind, Dead Rebels, Cavalcade. I think I'm taking one of the white cards. Twilight Panther is probably the better card than the 3, but maybe we just take Civic Stalwart here. There's no guarantee I have the black mana for splashing, so we'll take the Stalwart. Here, I think this is a good opportunity to take an Azorius Guildgate over not much else, and give ourselves a chance of playing Gate Colossus at a reasonable rate. Nothing very strong here. Viscopa Vampire is just okay. Not a lot going on here. I think we'll take the Watchful Giant. We could take the Simic Locket. I don't mind a Watchful Giant. He's a decent like sideboard card in against a Gruul deck. Simic Locket would help us splash a green card we get, but I think I'd rather be getting gates to do our mana fixing than anything else. So I guess I'll take a Watchful Giant in this spot. This pack is pretty bad. Don't really want to play any of these cards. You could use Justiciar's Portal to combine with Dovin's Acuity. I think I'm just going to take the Rakdos Guildgate. I'll take the Knight of Sorrows in this spot. The Ill-Gotten Inheritance came back. I don't mind splashing an Ill-Gotten Inheritance. But maybe it's more important to get the Guildgate in this spot, again for Gate Colossus, and potentially the splashing of the Inheritances that I subsequently get. Maybe I'll take that here. That was a tough one. See, now we just take a Consign to the Pit and we splash that off our black. And maybe we get one at a later point. We'll get a late Prying Eyes, another Instant, and a Cavalcade. There's another Growth Chamber Guardian. How many of those do I have now? Do I have the full 4? I have 2. Don't need to worry about rare drafting him, I don't think. Don't think we're taking Eyes Everywhere number 2. I do like Senate Griffin a fair amount. I think the best card in the pack is Growth Chamber, but I think I'm going to take the Senate Griff Dog here and hopefully get Azorius Guildgate on the way back. Here's the second Gate Colossus, or Summary Judgment. I think we need the Summary Judgment, just staying alive in the early game, and also giving it another spell we can combine with Dovin's Acuity, maybe. Yeah, I think we just take that here. Senate Guildmage came to us. Nice. There's some good stuff here. I wouldn't mind Chillbringer coming on the way back, and maybe an Archway Angel if I get a lot of gates. But yeah, we'll just happily take a Senate Guildmage. We've set ourselves up pretty well for pack 2, it looks like. Getting shipped some good stuff. Rally the Battle is sort of whatever. Bring to Trial is okay. Sphinx's Insight combines best with Dovin's Acuity. Bring to Trial is also good, though, to exile your opponent's Giant Steer. I think I'll only want one of these in my entire pool, and I've probably played sideboard. I'm not that interested in Rally to Battle, I don't think. Whereas Sphinx's Insight is pretty good. think I'll take the Insight here, and maybe we'll get Bring to Trial on the way back. That is a late Gyre Engineer. It's not great to splash him. I think we're just going to take an Orzhov Guildgate, making our Gate Colossus all the more palatable. This pack is pretty bad. Clear the Mind and Prowling Caracal, I'm not that interested in. I think I'm just going to take a Gateway Plaza. And we're doing pretty good on gates now. There's a Frilled Mystic, bunch of junk, Senate Couriers, whatever. I don't want any of this stuff. I'm just going to take an Azorius Guildgate. And now we're pretty set for gates. Arrester's Admonition, just another... It's fairly close between this and Slimebind, but just another instant that I can main phase with Dovin's Acuity seems good, so I'll take the Admonition here. Oh, the combo is in the pack. Daggercaster and Bladebrand together. I'm just going to put this Rakdos Guildgate to the side. So yeah, we're good on sort of win condition-y stuff. Let's look at our curve for a second. Yeah, cheap stuff is probably important. Yeah, cheap, whatever random creatures. And maybe a Locket would be fine. Yeah, we just need like random filler creatures to fill our board. Don't think I want multiple Watchful Giants. Not going to splash a Daggercaster, I don't think. But am I going to play a Simic or Rakdos Locket? Probably not. I guess I'll take the Daggercaster just in case. Not in the Carnival Carnage plan, but multiple Night of Sorrows, I guess? Question mark? Oh, Wall of Lost Thoughts. We'll actually take that here. Just as a early blocker. It's not very good, but I think we just need cheap plays to stay alive. There's a Thought Collapse. We might need a card like that. So I'll take it here. Do I have my 4 Wilderness Reclamations yet? I do. So I'll start taking this other stuff. Root Snare maybe. Flesh out the Turbo Fog deck all in one pack there. And then the other Root Snare. And we get a late Steeple Creeper. Okay. Electro Dominance is the rare. That's unfortunate. Wouldn't mind a Sage's Row Savant, but Essence Capture is also decent. It's just like another sort of creature removal spell in essence. I think we'll take the Essence Capture here and try and get the Sage's Row Savant on the way back. Whew, Biogenic Upgrade. One thing to note is the Bring to Trial did not table in pack 1. I think I like the Chillbringer here. And I'd probably play the Quench, honestly. We'll see. And the Hazda Officer. We'll take the Chillbringer here. There's a High Alert. I don't think we're doing that. So it's one of the creatures. Sage's Row, Chillbringer, or Senate Courier. I think it's going to be one of the cheaper creatures. I think I like the Sage's Row Savant more than the other stuff. I could just take the Viscopa Vampire as well. I think I like Sage's Row Savant the most, and hopefully one of these other creatures comes back and I get to put in my deck. Not interested in High Alert. We'll see. We'll see if I have a good Acuity deck. There's an Impassioned Orator. We'll just throw him in. Gain us some incidental life gain, in addition to our more active life gain in the Acuity. This is basically kill them with Gate Colossus deck or their own permanents. There's another Orator. Grasping Thralls, whatever, Prying Eyes. Yeah, let's take another one. Okay, we've got the 2-drops in good shape now. There's a Rhythm of the Wild. Hope to not play against that. Here we'll take an Ill-Gotten Inheritance, I think. That can be our second Black Splash, another way to win the game and sort of draw out the game. I already have 2 Orzhov Guildgates and a Gateway Plaza. Don't think I would splash a Spire Mangler, but splashing the black of the Death Touch activation for Twilight Panther I'm perfectly alright with. So I'll take Twilight Panther here. Junk Troller, interesting. Could take the Orzhov Locket. I might need a Junk Troller. Let's look here. Summary Judgment, Admonition, Sphinx's Insight. Basically, our plan is to stay alive, win with Gate Colossus, ill-gotten inheritance. That's about it. Pretty good at staying alive, I think. Question is whether we need this locket or whether we need this Junk Troller. Maybe decking could be an issue for us in a like control mirrors, so we'll take him. Don't think I would splash Orzhov Enforcer. Wouldn't mind it. But would I play Humongulus? No, not really. I'll take the Orzhov Enforcer. Put in the sideboard most likely. Take the Humongulus here. The Senate Courier and the Viscopa Vampire game back. I'd rather have the Courier. Yeah, I'm not gonna play any of these cards. I'll just take a Burn Bright for my collection. Heart Counter number 2. Wouldn't mind one of those. And we'll take the Bankrupt in Blood for Vault Progress reasons, I think. Yeah. And that thing. Alright, a little bit of an interesting Azorius control deck here. We'll see how it goes. Might not end up having to play the Wall of Lost Thoughts. Might have gotten enough cheap things to avoid having to do that. Don't know if we need the Prying Eyes. What are we at right now? This is 45, so 5 things need to get cut. Okay, let's put all our spells in one spot. Might have to cut a spell. Got Dovin's Acute. I need a spot for the spells. Let's put them on the 1-drops. 2 Summary Judgments. Dovin's Acuity, Essence Capture. Code of Constraint. I have the other bounce spells somewhere in here. I had thought. Arrester's Admonition, there it is. Got Eyes Everywhere, Senate Courier, 2 hard counters, probably just the 1. Civic Stalwart, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, Sphinx's Insight, Mass Manipulation, Chillbringer, Humongulus, Watchful Giant. Might be able to, how many creatures do we have right now? We have 14. Might be able to keep the sideboard, or keep the giant in the sideboard, but we'll think about that. Might need him in though. How many cards does the Wall mill? He mills 4. Don't know if I want too many Impassioned Orators. I don't know if I need the Prying Eyes. We have enough incidental card draw with the Scrying, the Acuity, the Sphinx's Insight. I think we can do without that. We have 42 cards. Consigned to the Pit is also in here. And we have 13 creatures. We can probably cut the Wall of Lost Thoughts. It's 41. Can Arrester's Admonition can only target creatures. Mass Manipulation. Definitely do not want to skimp on lands. Definitely playing 17. Maybe it's one of these two, Humongulus or Watchful Giant, and I'd rather have the Watchful Giant, so we'll cut the Humongulus. That leaves us with 11 creatures. A little bit light. It's not too bad. And we have 2 Summary Judgments consigned to the Pit to kill things. We didn't end up with any of the Enchantment removal card, which is kind of a bummer. We have Twilight Panther as a Death Toucher, and we have a creature counter and a hard counter, plus 2 ways to take our opponent's creatures in Mass Manipulation and Eyes Everywhere. I think this will be okay. We're not going to play the Rakdos Guildgate. I have 3 black cards, Consign to the Pit, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, and a Twilight Panther. And right now, yeah, Gateway Plaza, 2 Orzhov Guildgates, and a Swamp. I think that's fine. We got 4, 8, 9 white sources, and 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources. That's pretty good. Let's give this a shot. Hopefully Gate Colossus comes out nice and cheap and does a lot of work for us. Would have liked a Gateway Sneak, would have liked some more removal spells, but we're going to try this sucker out. And we're definitely taking the play, because we don't have the cheap removal to just one for one our opponent with removal spells. And we have a lot of tap lands. We're on the draw. Opponent Mold. Well, we'll give it a shot. And got a blocker. Gonna need some black lands to deploy this other stuff. Cult Guild Mage. Yikes. Yeah, that's a terrible thing for me, because he can make me discard cards. And he may start doing that. He's getting some value. He had a Skewer the Critics and a Mountain. So I could just like Coda Constraint that for a turn, and that doesn't seem great. I think I'm just going to play the Senate Courier. And yeah, we'll get Gateway Plaza out pretty soon here so we can consign to the pit this thing. I'm definitely just going to block. He can use this whole turn to Skewer the Critics my Courier. I could not block. Maybe I just don't block, actually. Change my mind. Don't block, and then he just has to go to my face with Skewer. I'd much rather that happen and still have a Senate Courier. Yeah. No Plague White, okay. There's Senate Guild Mage. I think I'm going to play Senate Guild Mage and get my Gateway Plaza down. Unlock my black mana. It's possible he makes me discard a card at this point. I'll probably block. He attacks with both. I can just block here. Is he going to make me discard a card? That's the question. I think I'll discard Code of Constraint if it comes to that. Burning Tree Vandal, sure. There's Twilight Panther. I think I'm going to Ill-Gotten Inheritance and play Twilight Panther this turn. Or I could Ill-Gotten Inheritance and Scry, or sorry, Loot. I think I'd rather get the Twilight Panther out. Good thing I have the Senate Courier. He saved me a lot of damage this game. I'm one of the potential targets for a rubble reading sideboard plan. Okay, he's getting the spectacle going. So long, Senate Guildmage. And Rakdos Trumpeter, sure. He could attack with Plague White and Burning Tree. And I would take 2, go to 9. Yeah. Oh, you're getting rid of an active treason. Huh, my creatures are so pathetic, he didn't even want to take them. I think we just play a Civic Stalwart here. Hold up the Twilight Panther. Oh, Rousty Tousty. What if he even has good attacks here? Doesn't seem like it, eh? Or maybe he is going to attack me. Oof. Kind of wanted better land there. I think I'm going to Code of Constraint something here. To prevent him. I could use it as an instant speed, actually. That's another option. Maybe it's better that way. Just gonna play the Guild Gate and hold up the Code of Constraint to reduce something's power, or maybe get him. Wait if he attacks this next turn. Spectacle enabled. Ooh, Rick's Mahdi. Discard your hand, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. Kind of want him to attack. I wanted to use my Code of Constraint here. So I think I want Burning Tree Vandal dead. There's a Senate Griffin, okay. Could just block like this. Maybe I want to kill that thing. And I'm going to tap out completely and use my black mana next turn, so... Yeah, let's just finish off Rakdos fella. You really do linger for a while with this ill-gotten inheritance. Guess I'll hold my island just in case I get carnaged. Plague White is the next card that'll be an issue for me. Or sorry, Rakdos Trumpeter. He has 1 pump for him. Garudian, that's fine. And a Spear Spewer, okay. I'm keeping pace with the Spear Spewer with this thing. Oh, there's Dovin's Acuity. Actually, yes, take the action. I probably should have just played a creature that turn. Everyone coming in? So you can pump this once. Kill the trumpeter. If he has Pump and Blade Brand, I'm in the dirt. But I think on my turn I play just good old-fashioned. Okay, what was that combat? That was very strange. There's Gate Colossus. He's only 4 mana. Can I play? Yeah, I can play Dovin's Acuity and Gate Colossus. This card's awesome. This deck's awesome. I guess I'll hold on to the Orzhov Guildgate to bring back Gate Colossus at some point. So I get to turn the table, or turn the, what am I trying to say? I could kill my opponent next turn, basically. I attack once with Gate Colossus, none of his creatures can block it, and then I crack Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Oh, he's taking it. Uh-oh. I just chump it. And but someone else has taken my Gate Colossus before. It made me very sad. Goodbye. That was pretty sweet. I think I'm bringing in the Wall. And the Impassioned Orator. And maybe even the Knight of Sorrows. And I think the Eyes Everywhere is coming out. Kind of like the hard counter. I've got to cut 2 cards. Yeah, maybe the hard counter comes out. One more card. Maybe the Mass Manipulation? Yeah, his stuff is so blah anyway. Let's try that. Ooh, we got a real slow hand. 2 black cards again. We already have the mana for them. We have the Orator and the Senate Courier to sort of buy us a lot of time. I think we can keep this. Does it have a Spear Spewer from the word go? He does. Oh no, Gate Colossus in our opener. I think I just have to Gateway Plaza now. taking 3 here. Just all the spectacle all the time. Light up the stage, hitting 2 things you can't cast right now. Okay. Send a courier. He's got the land, so he can play his Score Clan Wrecker with haste. 15. Ooh, not drawing a land there was a big issue. Go for the double block. Does it just work? Yeah, it just works. What else you got? Nothing, eh? Gate Colossus is getting pretty cheap. I could have attacked for 1 there by giving him Vigilance. I think we just ill-gotten inheritance now. Light of the stage, hitting Rakdos Trumpeter and a second Spear Spewer. I'm gonna play. Well, I guess I'll play my two drops here. I was gonna play my Gate Colossus right away. My opponent is at 13 because of all his Spear Spewing antics. Let's just put the land on top. Will I want the Civic Stalwart? Probably not really. I send a Guild Mage. 1 card remaining in hand. I cannot kill this, but I can block it. So if he has exactly Act of Treason, we would die to our own Gate Colossus. Could just play a Knight of Sorrows first. Or a Chillbringer. Chillbringer, chill the Rakdos Trumpeter? Yeah, that seems pretty good. If I hit my opponent down to 9, untap down to 8, hit him for 4, and then drain him if I hit a land. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. Noxious Grenade. Spear Spewer shoots both ways. Very frustrating way for him to lose, I'm sure. Beat down. Stay alive long enough. I'll play first. I like all the summary judgments. I'll keep it. And I have a black mana for my consign. A Dovin's Acuity off the top would be a delight. Not so lucky, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have the rhythm. There's a Thought Collapse. I can counter a rhythm if he has one. Yeah, I guess I better count on that. Burn Bright in his deck, good to know about. I think I'll play Impassioned Orator. Could Time Walk him maybe if he plays a land and attacks. I'll block. He'll go to pump. I'll Summary Judgment in response. Stormstruck. Why didn't he just pump? Well, I guess I'll try a Summary Judgment. If he has also +3/+3, it survives. He could have just pumped, so I got to deny him a scry and 2-for-1 him. I guess he wanted to use his mana this turn for Brush Strider. You got up to Diamond and constructed Forgotten Dog. Good job, buddy. Let's play a Knight of Sorrows and then attack. Yeah, I guess the ranked thing ends pretty soon. I'm like still in bronze and constructed, haven't bothered playing at all. But I'm up there-ish and limited. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Knight. I gained a life. Blocks. Well, I'll have access to my Consign to Pit mana. I'll just attack with my Spirit and try to trade Impassioned Orator for the Brush Strider. And again, 2-for-1 him if he does something here. That's 2-for-1s. Wonder if he'll cut out some combat tricks against me. Just a lot of lands, huh? I'm sure he could have much bigger cards than Expian Beast. Then I'll start the clock going here, I guess. Zerta Goblin. There's Mr. Gate Colossus. Yeah, you got to end the game pretty fast. Alright, he's got Stinkin' Rhythm of the Wild. I have no way to get rid of it. I don't think I want all the counter spells, just in case he draws it. I think I'll bring in Junk Troller as a bigger butt blocker, 6 toughness. And I might need to try and kill him a little bit faster. And how can I accomplish that? I think I'll bring in the Death Toucher on the splash, the Orzhov Enforcer. Seems kind of loose, but I think that's what we gotta do. Yeah, no quenches. I have the blue counter target creature spell and the Thought Collapse to just cancel. And it's good, darn good thing I had it for his Rhythm of the Wild too, otherwise I was probably losing. Well, we have the Eyes everywhere, and we have a Dovin's Acuity. Yeah, I'll keep this. Junk Troller, it's a big blocker. No Zerta Goblin, please. Clan Guildmage, jeez, he's got some good stuff. Sage's Roast Font. Yeah, Summary Judgment on top. I don't think I want the Senate Griffin. I need lands. What I can do is Dovin's Acuity next turn. And then Summary Judgment on my main phase to blink the Acuity. And there's my 4th land. Box. Rubble Belt Runner. Okay. Ooh, Mass Manipulation is going to be good this game, if I can cast it. I think I'll just play a Civic Stalwart here. No. Blocks. Cavalhide Goblin, okay. I think I'll just play the Knight of Sorrows. You can prevent Knight of Sorrows from blocking with Clan Guildmage, and then hit me with everything. And pump Gravelhide Goblin. He doesn't have Ferocious, which is good. Well, I'm just snap blocking here. And I'll take 5. I think I'll Junk Troller and Twilight Panther in this spot. Okay, good. He can prevent Junk Troller from blocking and tag me with both, and I will just trade for the Rubble Belt Runner. Oh, he's giving a land. That's interesting. Wait, it doesn't have Vigilance? That was confusing as heck. I think I'll block here. Oops. Double block Rubble Belt Runner. Take 2. Now I'm going to Summary Judgment Guildmage, main phase, returning the Acuity to my hand and replaying it. Oof, can't play the Gateway Plaza right now, sadly. Is there any spell I'd like to put on the bottom of my... Haha, perfect size. I guess I'll put a Summary Judgment back in my library. End of turn. Oh, it's... No, my graveyard. Put a Summary Judgment back on the bottom of my library. Definitely playing the Gateway Plaza. Wouldn't mind Rester's Admonitioning sorcery speed here to draw like 2 cards in essence. but just having it available to me is nice too. I need to cast one of these things. Maybe I cast the Eyes Everywhere. And I could take his Sunder Shaman or something like that. Take my hit for 5. Is there another card I'd want to put on bottom of my library? Not one of those. Borak Clan Crusher, okay. No. Okay, now we have 4. Now we have the mana to mass manipulation one thing. We can also take something. It's funny, I don't want to let him start scrying. I think I might take the Clan Crusher here. Yeah, I think it's... Well, I wanted to try it out, basically. I don't think it's very good. He left it on top. It's a Brush Strider, sure. I think I'm just gonna take his stuff now. Well, he can exchange Eyes Everywhere for something. It's funny. Eyes Everywhere is funny. Oh no, he doesn't have blue mana. No, he can just scry. Never mind. These are mine now. This deck is sweet. You know, once you're 10 drafts in or whatever, you gotta change it up, try something new. Build a weird Orzhov control deck. I think that Gruul deck with the double Rhythm of the Wild is going to be my my highlighted draft today. I gotta mull the one-lander. Oof. Gotta mull the one-lander. Yikes. Got our Watchful Giant. We got the late game figured out. If he doesn't kill everything I control. Or if he just plays like a ill-gotten inheritance here, probably wouldn't be able to erase that. Why must I know the future? Ministrant, I think I'm just going to freeze this thing. Didn't hit a land, which is what I wanted. I have to be the beatdown, do I? That's gonna be hard. Alright, let's get in some spirits. Strange that he's using primo removal on that card. Guess I'll trade Twilight Panther for a spirit. It's probably a mistake. You traded for a quarter of a card, Twilight Panther, half of a half. Oh, what do you got on 5 here? I don't think I'm summary judgmenting a single spirit. Grasping Thrall. Oh, it's a miracle that was an untapped land. If I had to guess the content of my opponent's hand, it's, yeah, removal spells. My own inheritance. So let's kill this right now. What's up? I see. So I'm taking 2 a turn. And my opponent more than likely has more removal spells in his hand. Ooh, Dead Rebels. Guess I'll keep showing him cards. My odds of winning this game are dramatically dwindling. So we're at a virtual 5 right now, and a virtual 3 because of Grasping Thrall. Oh, it's got Glass of the Guild Pact combos. He should have just played the Glass of the Guild Pact next turn. Oh yeah, and he's gonna have spirits. A whole bunch of them. All right, let's go to the next game. I wish I had the ability to kill his artifact and enchantment and permanence there. Bringing in the other Orator. I think I like the counter spells. Code of Constraint seemed blah. Does have some Death Touch, but that's about it. Flyers, Gate Colossus seemed good. Watchful Giant seems pretty blah. Maybe a Homunculus has some utility. It's the hexproof creature. I'm not so good at being the beatdown. We'll see how this goes. I think we have to play first. Well, we got our own ill-gotten inheritance pretty early, so I'll keep this. And the Senate Guildmage will set us up. I think we'll lead with the Guildmage here. Probably discard the Admonition to a loot. Is that one Twilight Panther? Okay. Oh, I can get him with... Oh, there's Doan's Acuity. Okay. Let's play the Gateway Plaza. Tap the plains. loot end of turn. Just gonna lock it. Kind of want to hold up the counterspell here for his own ill-gotten inheritance. I could play mine. I'm just going to play the Guildgate here. I can attack? Yeah, let's attack. I could attack with both. That was a mistake. Should have hit for one more. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. He has black... Oh, he doesn't have black mana. Oh, that could have been Orzhov Locket. Oh, okay. Pull together. Didn't even look at the locket. I just assumed... Yeah, no mana untapped. I'm just going to counter this. Just going to attack with both and play my ill-gotten inheritance. Once you hold up the counter, it's pretty hard to not deploy it. What is he tanking on? Come on, let's go. There we go. Let's attack with both. Maybe he won't see that I have black mana with my Gateway Plaza. No. Inheritance, you. Now we begin the looting phase of the game. What do you got? Obligations. Swipe. Is it consign to the pit? I think we're just going to Acuity and then Luity. Acuity. Holding on priority. Is there something else I would do? Yeah, I think I'll just... I guess I can play around... never mind. Just loot right now. Discard this Plains. I think I'll play the island. Now he knows what it's like to be under a ill-gotten inheritance pressure. He might be able to kill my Senate Guild Mage using like Ministrant of Obligations. Take my 3. Grasping Thrall, sure. Ooh. How much mana do I have? Just the 6? Yeah, I can take Grasping Thrall and hit him for a few. I think I'll do that. reading mass manipulation. And then this next turn I can Civic Stalwart, probably attack with a bunch. Yes! Alrighty. Weird deck, weird games, fun match. I think we keep it. Hope he doesn't come out of the gates too fast. Oh, good. That was an insane draw. White, black mana, lets me Acuity on turn 3. Gives Gate Colossus one less cost. Ooh, Class of the Guild Pact. If he makes a lot of spirits, that could be in for a rough shape. Might be able to race him with a Senate Griffin. No Administrative Obligations is good. Let's play our Acuity here. Probably play Senate Griffin next turn, set up the 5th land for my other stuff. Might have brought it in his enchantment removal. Syndicate Messenger, sure. I could play Senate Courier, but I think I want to use all my mana and set up a 5th land. Yeah, we'll put it on top. He's in the tank. There's an ill-gotten inheritance. Okay. No blocks. Hit you for 3. And I could play a Senate Courier, prevent any further attacks from him, or play the Knight of Sorrows and have a bit more of an offense. I think I'll play the Knight. Goodbye. 3-2. Taking 2. Alright. Attack him. Don't think I mind if he kills Knight of Sorrows. Like if he wants to spend 5 life to just kill it, which you might be thinking about here, or is he gonna like final payment sacking his Syndicate Messenger? Okay. I think I'm going to bounce his Spirit bouncing Dovin's Acuity. Drawing a bunch of cards here. Basically looking to just kill him with Gate Colossus. And or his own permanents. Oh, I can actually take his ill-gotten inheritance. So I think I will. Didn't realize that was one of the Eyes Everywhere could take any permanent. Grasping Thrall, okay. I think I'll just take the Thrall for myself. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna play Eyes Everywhere here. Attack. Another final payment here would be a blowout. Summary Judgment, that's fine. Do I want to Senate Courier or do I want to hold up Essence Capture? Probably Senate Courier. Alright, we're just taking his inheritance. Yeah, Summary Judgment on top seems fine. This is 6 mana to activate, and I want to do it. No attacks. So he gets to scry one every upkeep. That's not nothing. But I have a lot of swanky stuff in hand. He topped it. I'm going to take 5 here. Try and kill off a spirit. What's happening? Is that working? It is. Okay. I'm at 9, going back to 10. That's good. I got 21 cards left in my library. He's got 24. What's happening? If you were going to kill Senate Courier, we were going to do it last turn. The way I could lose from here is just him overwhelming me with spirit tokens. So maybe if I get an opportunity to get Gate Colossus down and starting to attack, I should probably take it. What is happening? Thank you. Oh, he just didn't realize. I think we just play the Gate Colossus. Please don't kill Mr. Gate Colossus. No. He's killing him. Okay. Scry. He bottomed. Take 2. Okay. I think we're going to Summary Judgment one of them. And then play Dovin's Acuity. And hold up Essence Capture. Ooh, if he kills... Arrgh! Thought Collapse, now I draw it. Grrr. Okay, Sage's Row Savant, find me something good. Sphinx's Inside is something. It's a lot of cards. Play my land. And we'll Civic Stalwart. Now we can Thought Collapse the thing that will allow him to bring 2 creatures back, which I couldn't beat at this point, I don't think. Drain ya. Hey, Mr. Bucky. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're going to... we're going to finish out this draft. It's going to be a little while. This is only round 2, and I have a very slow controlling deck. We have 2 counterspells in hand. I think we're winning the race. This is 4 turns of attacks. Yeah, and I'm like 3 or 4. He does get to scry every turn, because with Eyes Everywhere, this Ill-Gotten gains from him, which is funny. Now we're going to main phase of Sphinx's Insight to draw 2 cards, gain 2 life. I have to sacrifice a creature. I'm okay with that. Oh, now I can put a I can put the Gate Colossus back on top of my library. So let's do that. You're finally platinum constructed, so you don't have to play that anymore till next season. Good job. Okay. Gate Colossus of his own, eh? Gonna Essence Capture that. Put the counter here. I'll play Orzhov Guildgate. Play Gate Colossus. Should have tapped a little bit better. I could have also deployed Acuity here. And we win, because we get to counter whatever he has here and just hit him for 8. Because he can't block this. The Eyes Everywhere, taking the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. What a ridiculous game. Undercity Scavenger. Oh, there's his second ill-gotten inheritance. Man, there's so many ill-gotten inheritances kicking around this. That was a sweet, sweet match. Yeah, we're 3-0 with the Orzhov control deck, Esper control deck, sorry. Gems secured, exactly. We're playing with the house money at this point. We'll play first. Oh boy, look at that, those gates. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're gonna have a quick Gateway Colossus if we were able to draw them. Let's not start with the Gateway Plaza, shall we? Let's play the Azorius Guildgate. Oh, there's Mass Manipulation. Now we'll play Gateway Plaza. We could have played Impassioned Orator that turn, but it's okay, I think. Well, he's going to have Spectacle. I think I'm just going to hold up the counterspell here. Theater of Horrors. Yeah, I can't beat that card. That's a good one to know about. I think I'll just go for Senate Griffin now. Gate Colossus. I have 3 gates already, and yeah, so he's 5 mana. Yeah, we're topping him. Opponent can be for 3 here if he wants to pump. At the stage for card he can't cast in a land. Spike Wheel Acrobat. Okay, I guess. Just gonna stay back here. I just need to survive. My Gate Colossus will take over. I'll take his best thing with Mass Manipulation probably. So we're gonna leave both back. He's probably somewhat interested in Undercity Scavenger this turn. I'll just make this block. I'll take 1, I think. Spear Spewer, and then eat the Spear Spewer with Undercity Scavenger? Drawing a island off the top would be insane. But even just a Gate Colossus is okay too. We bought them both. So here, I think I'll just go for the Gate Colossus. If he kills it, I'm sad. I could have just played the Twilight Panther. Now it's alive. Is he gonna haste it? No. Okay, he can double block. I think I'm gonna attack. Play Sage's Row Savant. Try to put an island on top. Yep. And I guess a Guildgate thereafter? Sure. Just in case Gate Colossus should meet his untimely end. But my opponent is almost dead here. Fireblade Artist, sure. If he's not careful, he's just dead to my... So he's dead then, is he? Is he gonna kill the Senate Griffin? Oh, he's... Well, you're just dead. That was weird. He could have just stayed back. I double blocked the Colossus. Or at least attempted to. That was very strange. Oops, not the Rakdos Guildgate. Okay. Time to get a little lower to down. Bring in him. I think the Wall of Lost Thoughts. We'll cut the Watchful Giant. I still think I need the Gate Colossus, because it's hard for me to win without him. I was really lucky with the counterspell on that thing. So maybe I keep that in. Get lucky once, get lucky again. Seems smart. We're at, oh there it is, 41 cards. Get out of here, wall. Let's go with that. Maybe I should have kept the wall. I don't know. Wall makes blocking menace creatures a little nicer. Well, I've got Twilight Panther. I've got one play, basically. And there's a Senate Guildmage. Very nice. Plague White can deal a lot of damage to me. Will I trade Senate Guildmage for Plague White? I think I might. Opponent has multiple spectacle cards that I saw. Goblin Gathering, eh? That's whatever. I think I'll use this turn to put the Gateway Plaza in. Core Clan with what? Nerfing. I think we'll play the Orzhov Guildgate. Gate Colossus is coming. Ooh, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, eh? Don't think I want to take any more damage from... Well, at least one more turn of damage from that. Fireblade, and... Oh, no. I can eyes everywhere and take this. Play my island. He can deal a lot of damage to me, especially if he has a Burn Bright or something. Gateway Colossus. He's gonna shoot one at me right now? Yes. I'm dead to an act of treason. There's Theater of Horrors. So I think I'm going to take... Oh wait, how much is this? This is... So right now I've got 7, this costs 8... Yeah, no, 9, no, 6, 7, 8, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So right now I have 7. Yeah, I think I'm... Oops, X equals 1. I'm taking Fireblade Artist for my very own. Hitting him for 8. He's got a Cult Guild Mage. Oh no, the third Goblin Gathering? Oh my god. This is crazy. Decline. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we play a Sage's Row Savant and Eyes Everywhere. Like, I'm not just dead, am I? I take... Well, if he draws a 6 land and it can Ill-Got Inheritance drain me, then I might be. I don't know, I have to kill him next turn, basically. Sure. Passion Orator. I'll play the Eyes Everywhere. So you can menace this thing out. Okay, it doesn't have the 6th untapped land, so he's not doing this. If he has Burn Bright, I die. If he menaces this out, I live. He can play one of these guys and try and like, oh, I can just block Gate Colossus with it, but then I just take it with Eyes Everywhere. He can deal 9, 10 damage to me with just mana. There's so many goblins. But yeah, this being a tap land was a big deal. Spike Wheel. Also leave the Orator on top. We just have to kill him here, and we're just going to take his Spike Wheel Acrobat and hit him for 8. Suck on that double unbeatable enchantment. Good old Gate Colossus, stealing games. Stealing creatures and stealing games. Cynical Cyanide, that's a tongue twister. Keep playing first. Ooh, the no-lander. Yeah, we'll do this. Good old Eyes Everywhere. This is probably an appropriate art for the Blinky stream to be used in some context somewhere. All the blinking eyes. Although they probably don't have a lot of eyelids. Chillbringer? Yeah, Chillbringer me. Simic. Well, Simic kind of builds one giant creature a lot of the time. That might be good for us. I think I'll lead with the Eyes Everywhere if I don't need to block like a 2-drop. Looks like we're good. Oh, Dovin's Acuity? Never mind, we'll just... Well, We'll Acuity. Oh, then we can Sphinx's Insight? Oh, just drawing so many cards. Getting a board state might be a good idea at some point. Going off. We got 7 cards in hand. We got a Death Toucher. Shark to Crab. Well, I'll probably want to kill him pretty fast. Or take him. He has blue mana, you can take him right back. I don't think Eyes Everywhere is going to be part of this game's plan. I really want a 6 mana so I can pit that thing. Let's go for an Acuity. And ooh! Well, I can play Twilight Panther. The land got me there a little bit. I was going to play Senate Guildmage. Let's play the Twilight Panther. Skittery Eel, eh? No blocks. Attack for 1, or attempt to attack for 1. And then we're just going to consign that to the pit. I attacked there first because I knew I wasn't going to block on my next turn because I didn't have the black activation available. Simple reasoning there. There's a Rhythm of the Wild. And it'll adapt, eh? Okay. He's splashing Rhythm of the Wild, something I don't necessarily think you should do. I can take his Rhythm of the Wild, but he can take something right back, so that's probably not a great idea. I think we're going to... attack again? Or chill this sucker and play a Senate Guildmage. Splashing the Rhythm. I guess we're cutting counter spells. Nothing? Alright. Could have Frilled Mystic or something here. Don't really need to do anything. Fairy Duelist with a counter on it. So it's a 2/3. Sure. A second one? Oh man. Guess I'll loot here. 2 Fairy Duelists? No, I didn't really hit anything. Didn't see that coming, I'll be honest. Both with counters. I think we'll play the Eyes Everywhere and the Senate Courier and hold up Death Touch. He's reading this thing. Just getting the Eyes Everywhere out for the Scry one, basically, at this point. Is he gonna fight something to even further compound my misery? Double Fairy Duelist. Good to know about. Does he have the 3rd Fairy Duelist? Oh, he's gonna slime bind that. Okay. I have a lot of mana, so being able to take all my opponent's stuff might work out well for me. If I can draw the enchantment. What else is going to happen that's bad for me here? I think he's fighting Senate Courier. Oh, he's just going to prevent Guildmage from untapping. Bottom that. Oh, there it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just take 2 things. That's a good draw. If he has Quench here, I'll be so friggin' miserable. It'd be the best quench of all time. I think I'll just hold on to the Guild Gate for Gate Colossus reasons. And no reason to trade 1 for 2 damage, I think. Oh, he gets his Skittereel back. I assume Skittereel with haste? Yeah, maybe for 5. There's an Essence Capture, which is a dud, so I'm just going to loot right now. There's an Ill-Gotten Gains. This can put a counter on a creature, that's something, possibly. Yeah, Natural Causes, how you doing? I think I'll play the Inheritance. Great, I'm glad our schedules worked out that way. So our Essence Capture is basically blue, put a counter on one of my creatures. Which I may need here. Okay, he's bouncing that to his hand. Man, all his bounce spells are brutal. What kind of deck do I have here? A very strange, enchantment-y, Esper-y, control-y kind of deck. And so, Senate Courier's getting tapped. I might just be dead right now. Because this is haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Yeah, I'm not even going to show him the Essence Capture. Opponent's deck is sweet. And he has 2 bounce spells. I think I would have done okay if he didn't have the stupid enchantment. I think Eyes Everywhere. It's not going to work very well for me. I don't think I can cut Mass Manipulation, but it's brutal. Could bring in a Junk Troller. These creatures are very big. Actually, I'll bring in the Orzhov Enforcer. Although, Death Touch, man, he's got 2. His deck is great. I think I'm going to have a hard time beating this guy. His deck is great and matches up well against mine. But we'll give this a shot. And hope he doesn't have the Rhythm of the Wild, which is being splashed. There's no guarantee he has the red mana for it. We'll play first. We have Summary Judgment and Orzhov Enforcer early. I think we can keep this. Obviously, this card in hand is a bit of a brick. Well, he's already got the red mana, so that's not going to be an issue. Orzhov. We're a long way away from this card. He could Fairy Duelist me or something, but it doesn't. It's only a 1/2 itself, so it's fine. He could Fairy Duelist and block and prevent the damage. I'm glad he's using Fairy Duelists now when they're not going to do anything. Okay. I think I want to get the Azorius Guild Gate going. So now, looks like he wants to play the second Fairy Duelist and like block this guy and like, ooh, I got him. So I'm just gonna play a Senate Griffin here. Gate Colossus. We do have 2 gates. Yeah, I think we can top Gate Colossus. Yeah, that's how we've been winning. We stole a game last round. with Gate Colossus. Actually, most of our games have been just pure thievery with Gate Colossuses. I think my opponent has another Fairy Duelist in hand. Just why he didn't attack that turn. Now we can attack with both if we want. I think I'll just attack with Senate Griffin. My opponent will attack me with Skatewing Spy. I'll block Skatewing Spy with Orzhov Enforcer. He'll Fairy Duelist my Orzhov Enforcer, and then I'll Summary Judgment the Skatewing Spy. Oh, no attacks at all. Maybe he doesn't have the Fairy Duelist. That's surprising. Well, I'm just gonna play Gate Colossus. He can't, he didn't show me any other counter spells, and he can't, Frilled Mystic me. I think he's got a Fairy Duelist in his hand. What I could do is attack with my Orzhov Enforcer, and like finally get the Fairy Duelist out. Play Gate Colossus. Yeah, I literally stole it in the case of Eyes Everywhere the one time. And the mass manipulations. We need 2 islands before we're mass manipulating anything, so don't have my fingers crossed on that. Just pass the turn with 5 mana unplayed, eh? He's really hoping that Fairy Duelist does a lot of work. Just gonna attack with Gate Colossus. Hard for that to go very wrong. Even if he kills it with some effort, I have an Orzhov Guildgate in hand to put it right back on top of my library. I Slime Binding it. That's actually kind of annoying. Make it into a 4/8. I don't know if I have a way to sacrifice it to anything. I don't think I do. Okay, I'm gonna Chillbringer this Fairy Duelist. I guess I'll Chillbringer this Gatewing Spy. Okay, he's icing that thing. Okay, we're getting our blue mana. Again, I don't want to get double Fairy Duelist on my Senate Griffin. There he is. Finally came to join the party. Oh yeah, and I'm going to Judgment this Skatewing Spy right now. Play the island. Good game, he says. I guess Skatewing Spy was everything. Hey Shonen, it's gone pretty good. We've had some sweet drafts today. We had a kind of a terrible draft today that we managed to pull together and still get our gems back with. And we had a sweet draft, and this is another pretty sweet draft, I'm not going to lie. My opponent's deck is super annoying. Mass Manipulation, sure. Blue, 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 XX, gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. Yeah, it's got sweet art too, doesn't it? Yeah, you do need some crazy mana. I do have a lot of gates. This is a pretty good hand, all things considered. As long as I don't get run over. I'll keep mine. Chilly Willy. Well, he's got the rhythm mana potentially. I don't have the counter spells at least. No, no rhythm mana. He's gonna bounce that? Sure. Now I wish I'd played the Sage's Roast Savant first. Is he gonna miss a land drop? Is that why he did that? Maybe. Just attack, he can like fog the attack with the fairy. Yeah, that's fine. And I think I'll play Sage's Roast Savant to set up my drawing a land. I want to land. Wouldn't mind the Codex Constraint possibly. We do have 2 black cards. That might be an issue. Okay, this thing's not untapping. I guess I'll just Chillbringer this. If he has exactly... I get blown out if he has exactly the 1 green, put a counter on something, untap it. Doesn't seem to have it. Ooh, shit. I need to land very quickly. To take it. Mass manipulation. Okay. You'll make 1 extra dude. So I think his best plan is to just make an ooze. Oh, oh no. Well, at least he doesn't have an extra ooze. That's a nice combo. Huh. Skatewing Spy is also a big problem. If I just take the Skatewing Spy, then I'll lose the ooze. If I take the... I'm 1 mana short of doing both. Wouldn't mind using Code of Constraint. Kill something. I need to get some black mana. If I can take Skatewing Spy and ooze, I have a chance, but he also has multiple bounce spells in his deck, like a lot of them. Like I could take the ooze token, but that's very, very temporary. Could try and just race him here. Let's start with this. Ill-gotten gains. Gets me a little bit with another Fairy Duelist. Slime Bind on that guy? Ugh. Opponent's deck is gross. Senate Griffin. Make an ooze, hitting me for 8. Putting a counter on both. Ooh, I needed the land there. I needed to take ooze and Skatewing Spy, I think. I'll take ooze. It's probably just gonna go right back into his hand with the biogenic, or sorry, the Simic thing. Yeah, like I think he has the bounce spell in hand. Yeah. GG, opponent's deck is insane. That's okay, we have one more loss to give before we end this draft. Let's get that last win. I could have beaten the Ooze, but all his bounce spells. He has Biomancy and a Restore's Admonition and possibly even more. Draw? What? Oh, okay. What are the key cards of my current draft deck? Let's have a look. I think Mass Manipulation is the key, and Gate Colossus are key. Those are the two, and these two Summary Judgments that will hopefully keep me alive. We're having a good time with the Dovin's Acuity, too, getting a few combos off. Sphinx's Insight and things like that, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely Gate Colossus, Mass Manipulation, the two Summary Judgments. I'm one of the weird people who actually didn't play Magic when it first came out when I was in junior high. I thought all those people playing Magic were losers. And then Magic had a bit of a renaissance right around the time, just after I graduated university. And my friends started playing it locally, and Magic Duels of the Planeswalkers came out on Xbox. And I learned the Magic rules there. And then I played my friends in a little Rise of the Eldrazi pre-release and beat them, even though I'd never played Paper Magic before. And then I decided, hey, maybe I'm good at this game. Maybe this game's a lot of fun, and I played a lot from there. Let's keep this. And so yeah, I'm a late adopter. I was a fully grown adult when I started playing Magic cards. Well, we're gonna have for some reason I thought that was Eyes Everywhere. It's not Eyes Everywhere. We'll have a Senate Courier. And my opponent's playing 2/2s for 2. That's good. No real reason to play the Plains over the Swamp, except I don't really need a second Swamp at this point, so maybe I'll discard it at some point, whereas I could use extra Plains, potentially. Incubation. Dig for something. Gravelhide Goblin, okay. I wish I had an extra blue for that. I think I'll just play a Plains and Sego somewhat suspiciously. If my opponent attacks here, I'm gonna block and Coda Constraint it just to time walk him. Yeah. I wanted to draw a card, and just time walking my opponent felt like a good turn. There's Watchful Giant. Oh, a Senate Guildmage. Still no thought to collapse mana. Hit for 1. It's so confusing. Damage. Play the Guildmage. If we pretty close to doing all of these lovely things in our hand. Let's block here this time. Sourform Hybrid. Well, there's a summary judgment. Now I can do the time walk again. I think I'm just going to loot right now. Good. Let's get rid of this thought collapse. Yes. I can attack for 1. Alright. Attack with everything. I block again. He goes for pump again. A summary judgment response. Another time walk. I take 4. One thing that could kill me is playing my Gate Colossus. That's one thing to worry about. I think what I'm going to do here is play Watchful Giant. Play an island. And attack. Active Treason. If I play Gate Colossus there, if my opponent Active Treasons it, I could just die to it because I can't block it. Active Treason is 3-mana sorcery for red that you gain control of target creature your opponent controls until end of turn. I'm just going to Savage Smash my guy. I'm just going to loot here. Oh, there's Mass Manipulation? Huh. Don't have the mana for that. That's brutal. That is brutal. I'm discarding Consign to the Pit here. I'm 1 island away from taking, like, everything. Yeah. And here we can try and set it up, but now that I have a thing that can at least chump a Gate Colossus, I'll just play it. I could have attacked for 1 there. That was a mistake, I think. Amplifier. Amplifier can be big. Not in my deck, but in some decks. He doesn't have trample or nothing. And we'll play this and hold up a summary judgment. Kinda want the island more than anything. I'll bottom that. So let's spin the wheel for Amplifier. He is a she's big. He's a 9/9? No, 8/8. Oh, he can trade for a Gate Colossus. Open the gates. Get a forest. It does last until his next upkeep. Oh, he can Savage Smash my Gate Colossus. But now he can't attack because it's got 8 damage marked on it. Well, bring him right back. We could just kill our opponent with flyers. If I hadn't missed that attack with Senate Courier turn previously, I could have killed my opponent this next turn. What's he got this time? It's a 4/2, a little less exciting. Mammoth Spider. Boo. I could bluff the attack. There's no point in doing that. Let's play the Gate Colossus. What do you got this time? Oh, it's big. It's a 12/10. Hopefully this human can jump in front of it. If he has just another fight card, jeez. My poor Gate Colossus. It's taking so much abuse. Just need an island to basically win the game instantly. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can take 2 things. Take these 2. Yoink. I don't have that many creatures. Okay, he's gonna kill my Senate Griffin. I'll attack with these two. I don't have that many creatures. I guess... No. Gate Colossus is in my graveyard. I don't even know what this guy's gonna reveal. A 2/2? He's dead to the flyer. Oh, whoa! He's just dead to an Alpha Strike. Even if I hit nothing. Hey, he's a 6/6. Oh, and there's a Nilgun. Here it is. Man, my opponent had a lot of fight spells. Yeah, Collision Colossus. That was another card I was a little worried about him having. I think I'm bringing in the Orzhov Enforcer again. Eyes Everywhere seems fine. Thought Collapse, sure. Watchful Giant did some work. Maybe it's just this Orator. I don't think he's going to do enough. Sunder Shaman. It's got 2 Savage Smashes and a Titanic Brawl and a Collision Colossus. I think it was 2 Savage Smashes. Sunder Shaman. I time walked him a lot, which was fun and nice. You're playing Mill at the bottom of Diamond, as is tradition. Fun. I wonder how long I can maintain these gems. Lose them very slowly. And I'll be able to make some more gems starting on February 1st when I use my gold in the rank draft. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll have to counter his turn 4 play, unless he Rhythm of the Wilds me. Just plays like a 2-drop here. We'll take a lot. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and we drew Twilight Panther. Well, I want to play Island. Play Twilight Panther. Easy peasy. Rule Locket. Okay, looks like we're countering more expensive things instead. There's Gate Colossus. Just slam counter a Sunder Shaman, which you cannot cast because of this island. I don't know what the blue is for. Incubation, that's fine. And he revealed Rampaging Rentorn. Huh. I think we'll go for planes here. Will I counter Rampaging Rendhorn? Yeah, probably. Hit a Savage Smash. And a Simic Locket. This guy's got 2 Lockets in his deck? What's going on over there? Here we'll just Gateway Plaza. Play old Sage's Row Savant. Try to set up our 6 land on top so we can play the Gate Colossus or my Watchful Giant or anything. Azorius Guildgate will do it. Yeah, and I like Eyes Everywhere to take, although he has blue mana, so Eyes Everywhere is not great. He has a lot of blue mana, actually. Maybe we bought him the Eyes Everywhere. I didn't notice him having blue last game. So next turn we play the Gate. The Gate reduces the cost of Gate Colossus. Get to cast him. There's Sundry Boy. Gate. Colossus. I could have attacked for 1 first. Probably should have. If he quenches me, that'd be like... What? What's he got? He's gonna fight like my Twilight Panther? Yeah, sure. What's this gonna be? We're cracking lockets. I like that. I like the look of that. Leave that Guildgate in hand to retrieve Gate Colossus in the event that he meets an untimely death. And then we're just gonna play Watchful Giant. And potentially kill the old opponent next turn. Get the consign to the pit on his Thunder Shaman. If you guys haven't played with Gate Colossus, I highly recommend it, especially if you have 5 gates in your deck. I don't even really want to block that badly, because I want to have enough creatures back to kill him. Oh! I'm an idiot. I didn't realize Thunder Shaman's other text there. That's never come up before. Whoops. Okay, well. All I had to do was just block with Watchful Giant. It's possible he had the pump spell anyway. I'm assuming he might use the pump spell defensively here. I could have attacked first, then tapped out. Yeah, I'm making a couple of mistakes here. We're stumbling at the finish line. Oh, Storm Strike? Whatever. Take that 4. Get Colossus back on the library. One way this thing could go badly for us is Gravelhide Goblin punking us with a bunch of damage. No blocks. Yeah, he doesn't even want to, he knows I'll block. Force him to pump. He can pump once. Make it into a 4/3. Right? I see only 7 mana over there, no lockets. Yeah, I'll attack. Is this a chump, or is he gonna pump and use a trick? Yeah. That's fine. I could have tried to like Sphinx's Insight and find something. Actually this was, this is 4 mana right now? Let's play our land. Main phase this. Play the Colossus. Okay, now he can double pump this into his 6/5. So I think I Civic Stalwart and attack with both. Oh, Lizrog, that's a 3/3. Okay. He has no pumps now. Well, I guess this attack's not going to work then. So he has to just chump with Lizrog. So I can attack with the human after all. Because he has to block Lizrog on Colossus. Those blocks are forced. I'll say go. Phew, we recovered from the Sunder Shaman forgetting about his other abilities. Sunder Shaman, what a card. He's a good answer to ill-gotten inheritances. Well, that's just another 5-win draft. No problemo. 6 boosters. Sweet. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. We are up to 56 boosters, free to play, by the way. All on the back of, well, almost all on the back of some 4,500 gems I had accumulated toward the end of, just before Ravnica Allegiance came out. Doing good so far, and we're still climbing upward. Let's go ahead and update our record. F4, I think. There we go. And that's another 5-1. We're at 76.9% win percentage across. Get out of here. 10 drafts. Awesome.